guys, welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to the first 2025 try on haul from Abercrombie and H&M. I have a lot more here than I feel like I usually do. I might just be making that up, but I ended up getting a lot of items. So I have 11 pieces from Abercrombie and 6 pieces from H&M. So this video might be a little bit longer of a haul than it usually is, but I'm gonna try to condense it as much as possible. Try to like pair pieces together, that way you can see them styled up. As always, I'm gonna show you a cutaway of me styling it up as I'm talking through it. But before I get started, if you do enjoy watching these try-ons and haul videos, make sure to take a moment now to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss any that I upload in the future and you always get notified when I upload. I try to upload one of these kind of style videos once a month just to kind of stay up to date with trends, any new arrivals, and kind of going along with the seasons. I do things like wedding guest dresses, try-ons, and things like that. So make sure you subscribe, that way you see those videos pop up when I upload them. In terms of what I picked up, I kind of did a variety of things, so it's kind of all over the place. I have coats and sweaters here, but then I also have like linen dresses and like a yellow sweater and a yellow skirt, so I'm a little bit all over the place. But the store started putting out like spring and summer clothes, which I think is just crazy because it's literally the middle of January. I even saw like bathing suits online, which obviously I didn't pick any up, but they did start to kind of sprinkle in some color and some spring summer outfits. So that's what I've done here as well. So I kind of have a mix. I just kind of went online and picked things that I thought looked interesting and something that I would enjoy styling up and maybe keeping in my closet. So we will jump right in. As always, I'm gonna link everything below, that way you can check it out online. I do try to shop from the new arrival section. That way by the time this video goes up, they should all be still available, if not maybe even on sale. I will also mention that everything I picked up here is in a size small. I believe I have 2 pairs of jeans here and they're in a size 6 or size 28. I will also have cutaways, that way you can see how they're styled and you can get close up of the material and kind of how it looks and how it sits on your body when styled. So let's jump right in. I'm gonna scoot you back a little bit, that way I have a little bit more room to kind of fit a cutaway. All right, hopefully you can still see me and I'm in the right position, but we're gonna start off with the yellow set as I mentioned. And it actually isn't a set, but when I was shopping online, I saw it kind of paired together. It might have been a different yellow sweater, but I saw a photo of a model kind of styling up this skirt and it was styled with a yellow sweater. So I thought I would do the same, as I thought it looked really cute. Now in the pictures on the website, they actually looked really close in color in terms of the yellow, but they are slightly different as you can see. Obviously they're different material too, but this one is a little bit more of like a, I don't know, like a mute yellow. And this one is a little bit more brighter. This is the Scarlet mini skirt. Now it is quite mini, which makes me a little bit nervous, but I do think it's gonna look really cute with this cashmere crew tee. Now I was a little bit skeptical of this being a cashmere tee, like 100%. It is $110, so that does make me think that it is a cashmere, but cashmere can be a lot more expensive than that. So I was a little bit skeptical, but it does come with this tag here, which I'll show you, that says that it is 100%. So I was actually really surprised about that. But obviously you have to take great care of cashmere sweaters as they can shrink or you kind of ruin the fabric. But it is a really nice light sweater, so you can really use this as you transition from spring to summer, or maybe you live somewhere like I do or in California where it isn't really super cold in the winter months and you do have that like 70 degrees, 75 degree weather where you could wear something like this and get away with it. But I just think that it's a really cute set. Obviously you can wear them separate as well, but I did buy them together. The skirt would look quite nice even with just like a tee or maybe even like a white button-up shirt kind of tucked in. And then obviously the sweater you can wear with anything. I could even wear it with the jeans that I'm wearing right now or style it up differently. I'll show you here what it looks like styled up, but I do think it's a cute kind of set and I think I would wear this a lot in the springtime. Next up we have this linen blend blazer in the color Oatmeal. I love this color, but I'm not sure about the blazer itself. I think that I love the idea of it, but seeing it on the hanger in person, I'm not quite sure if it is kind of what I was thinking. I kind of envisioned kind of like pulling up the sleeves, like pulling them up a little bit and kind of wearing it a little bit more casual, maybe with like my tailored shorts from Abercrombie, which I have in like a million colors. That was kind of how I was envisioning it. I thought that they would work quite well. It does have a little bit of a padded shoulder, which I actually didn't realize in the photos when I was looking at it online. They're not super padded, but it does give it kind of that look. I feel like when I try it on, you'll see that it does give that look, which I'm not sure is the look that I'm going for. I feel like with this kind of top or jacket or blazer, you need it to be a little bit more casual, not slouchy, but I feel like this is like, I don't know. Not too sure about this one, but it does have pockets and they are real, which is a 10 out of 10 in my book. Anything that has pockets is a plus. And the buttons actually do undo. So I feel like a lot of times you have something like this where you have the buttons, but they're actually just for show, but they do unbutton. So you can kind of wear it a little bit more casual, maybe undone. But yeah. This is the Linen Blend Blazer. Next up, we have this denim dress, and I am obsessed with this denim dress. I feel like I have a few already in my closet, but I don't have something in terms of like how long this is. I have a denim mini dress that I picked up from Abercrombie years ago that I wear so much, and then I also have a J. Crew dress in a darker denim, kind of similar to this, but a little bit shorter, and it has buttons on the front. But I just loved the way that this looks. I feel like I would get a lot of wear out of this kind of all year long. I feel like it looked quite cute with like a white long sleeve t-shirt underneath. And then obviously really nice by itself for the spring, summertime. I also just love the structure and the way that the skirt comes out with all of the stitching. Just gives it a little bit more dimension versus just having straight denim with kind of no stitching and no detail. It does zip up on the back, and what I love the most is that the straps are adjustable, and they're actually adjustable by buttons, which is quite cool. So there's a couple different lengths. It looks like there's 3 lengths that you can do. So right now it's on number 2, and then obviously, like I said, there's a zip on the back to make it easier to put on and off. But I absolutely love this. I think it's definitely gonna add to my closet, and I'm gonna wear it a bunch and really get my wear out of it. I believe it was $96, which is not too bad for a nice denim dress like this to be under $100. I saw that they did it in kind of like a range of denim colors. I want to say that they had it in white and also black, but I just went with the medium denim, as I just kind of think that this is kind of like my denim color versus going a little bit darker, but I am obsessed. I also just love the square neckline as well. Kind of staying on the denim trend, something that I'm not too sure about are these barrel jeans. Now, if you're all over TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, you'll see that these are kind of like the trendy thing at the moment. And I see models on like Free People and Anthropologie, and they just look so cool in these barrel jeans. But I feel like I'm gonna look crazy. I don't know if it's just because of my height. I don't know if they're gonna make me feel like shorter and more stubby versus being like super tall where they look quite cool. But I'll be interested to see what these look like when I style them up here. But they are quite nice. I do think they're quality kind of style denim. I know a lot of times I pick up jeans from Abercrombie and they do have great quality and they last for a long time. So I have no doubt in that. I just don't know if this is like the trendy item that will work for me, but I'll give it a go. I'll style it for you so you can see what it looks like. If you've ever wondered if barrel jeans are for you, I will test it out for you and you can see what they look like. I got them in the medium wash, kind of like what I said about the dress. I always kind of go medium wash, but they did have it in a bunch of colors. I do think white in this kind of style would look quite cool for the summer months. So kind of stepping away from the denim for a moment, I picked up this beautiful light blue dress with the bubble hem. Kind of still super trendy. I feel like you might have seen like the bubble hem mini skirts and things like that. That I can't really get behind, but if it's in this kind of form in terms of a long dress and then it has the bubble hem that kind of gives it a lot of movement when you're moving around, this I can get behind. I really love the color. The only thing that I don't like is the fabric. I don't know if you're gonna be really able to tell what the fabric is. Let me see if it has a label. It says that it's 98% cotton, but it's just that kind of like material where it just creases so much. I feel like I steamed it a little bit just to kind of give it, because it was just a total mess when I pulled it out of the box. But it's that type of material that I feel like if I sat down, it would just completely crease, or if I sweat a little bit, it's gonna completely show through. But other than that, it's a really beautiful dress. I love that it has the adjustable straps on the back, and they kind of look kind of nice with the metal silver detail, and then obviously it has the zip on the back too for easy pull up and pull down. Again, a square neckline, which I love the squarish necklines. I feel like I have a ton of dresses kind of in that style. But overall, I think it's a fun dress. It is under $100. I want to say I got it for $96. So if you're looking for a wedding guest dress coming up, maybe you have a wedding in like February, March, or April, I definitely think this would be a really great option to check out. I want to say they had it in different colors and patterns as well, but I personally really like this light blue. But a really great dress that you could wear to a wedding, but then you can also keep in your closet and really dress up and dress down kind of for any occasion. And it just flows really cool when you walk around. Staying on the dress train, I wanted to try something a little bit different. I feel like this is a little bit maybe out of my comfort zone, something that I wouldn't really usually pick up in the store. But the idea of picking it up is I thought that it was a fun play off of the little black dress, something you gravitate to for like a date night or a girls' night, and something that you could grab instead that makes your outfit a little bit more fun and more creative. So I picked up this mesh black and white polka dot dress. What I liked about it is that the sleeves are completely mesh. It does kind of have this ruching at the top, which is completely mesh as well. And then the black dress underneath is actually strapless. So I just thought that on the model, it looked quite nice and give it a cool effect. I definitely think it's something that I wouldn't usually grab, so I'm curious to see what I think once I try it on. But I did think that it was quite fun and different. I feel like polka dots are kind of making a little bit of a comeback. We're starting to see them a little bit more in like dresses and everything. So I thought I would give this a go. Really beautiful, well-made dress. And I just think mesh is always fun, and it would look cute with a pair of like black heels and maybe some statement earrings with your hair up. So I will give this a go and let you guys know what I think. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments if this is something that you think that you would pick up or something you would maybe try as an alternative to your normal little black dress. Something that I'm super excited about is this red linen blend dress. Now I feel like Abercrombie always does this dress or something similar to this dress every season. I don't know if they've done this every time, but this season it has pockets. So again, 10 out of 10, the fact that it has pockets, I feel like that is just a win. I love the color red, but I don't have a lot of red in my closet. So when I saw this in the new arrival section, I knew I wanted to snag it up. Just because it looks so comfy just to kind of throw on in the summer months with a pair of like brown sandals, a cute little like straw or rattan bag, and some sunglasses. Kind of looks effortless but classy. They do this in a ton of different colors, but I just think the red is gorgeous. So I'm excited to give this one a go. Again, it has a square like neckline, which I feel like is Abercrombie's like go-to neckline. I feel like they do it in all their dresses, but it's just a really beautiful dress. So this is a long sleeve. It's quite thick as well, honestly. When I picked it up, I didn't realize how thick it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a lot thinner than this, but it is a nice, thick, long sleeve, asymmetrical neckline sweater. They called it a sweater. I'm gonna call it more of like a t-shirt just because of the style of it. But they do call it a sweater. I really like the neckline of it with the ruching, but it does have the stitching on either side to give it kind of that effect. I think it's a nice play on a white t-shirt, which maybe you would grab to wear with a pair of jeans. Kind of just like a casual outfit, but replacing it with this over like the colder months. It also is a great kind of statement piece to wear with maybe like a cute skirt or something, and then kind of dress it up with some jewelry. Next up, we have this polo crew sweater. I honestly picked this up because I thought it'd be a great option to throw on over like your gym clothes. Maybe you're going to Pilates and you just need like a light sweater to wear to and from. I also think it would look kind of cool tucked in with a pair of jeans and like some funky colorful sneakers. I really like the coloring of it. It kind of makes it look like it's recycled material, as it has all the different kind of stitching into it, all these different colors. And then it has the buttons on the front, and then obviously the collar style as well. But just kind of like a simple sweater to have in your closet to throw on if you ever need one. Next up, we have this dark gray boucle short sleeve sweater. It is so soft. I wish you could feel it through the camera, but it is so soft. I feel like I had a long sleeve black sweater similar to this, or maybe the same material. The only thing is that it just doesn't last. I feel like you wash it, even if you wash it in delicates or you hand wash it, eventually it's not going to be as soft as it feels when you first get it. But it is still a nice material and it does keep you warm. I picked it up in the dark gray color just because I really don't have a dark gray sweater, so I thought I would give it a go and kind of see what it looked like. I feel like it would look quite nice with a pair of black jeans, or even tucked into like a black silky skirt would look quite nice. I like the neckline. It's not a turtleneck, it's like a mock neck where it's a little bit shorter, but it does still come up quite nicely. And I love the sleeves. I love that they are quite big. They're not tight because they're short. A lot of times you can get like tight sleeves. These are quite loose, making it a little bit more casual. Again, it is so soft. I'm excited to start wearing this. It's a little bit cold here currently, and I think that this would be really fun to style up. All right, hopefully the angle hasn't changed too much. Right as I was wrapping up the Abercrombie side of things, the battery died. So I've just put in a fresh battery, but we are gonna move on to the H&M side. Now I really don't have too much, like I mentioned. I just got 6 items, so this part will be quite quick. I wanted to start off with something a little bit more fun and kind of a nice play off of what's trending at the moment, or what did trend last season, and that is animal print. So the next item I picked up was this t-shirt dress. It's a really nice long flowy dress, and it also has the strap waist, which I think is really nice. And I just thought it would be a fun dress to kind of wear casually, or I could really even wear this to work. I feel like I could really dress this up with a cute pair of black heels or black mules or black flats. Kind of anything, just kind of style it up and make it more like professional for a work environment. It does have the long sleeves with the buttons at the end, but I think that even rolling these up would look quite cool and really make it a little bit more casual. And then I like that it does have the buttons. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. It does have the buttons here, but it has fabric that hides it. So when you are wearing the dress, you actually don't see the buttons, which is really nice. And then you have the tie waist here that can cinch you in a little bit more and give you a little bit more shape to your outfit. But I really like this. I think it's fun. I'm hoping it's gonna work nice when I show you in the cutaways, but I do think it's a little bit fun and cool. And this kind of trend goes around and around and around, so I feel like you can keep this in your closet, and even when it's not really trendy anymore and you don't want to grab it, give it a few years and it's going to come back around and you'll have it ready to go and you don't have to buy anything new. Something else I thought were really fun is another pair of denim jeans, but these ones are a little bit more different. They have this super cool pattern on them, and it's actually stitched on. Hopefully you can see it's actually stitched on, which I think is super cool. I feel like a lot of times you'll pick up some funky jeans like this and it's printed on, but this is actually stitched on, which kind of gives it a little bit more of a higher quality feel. They do feel quite similar, although they're not stripy. In a few hauls a few months ago, I tried on like a stripy pair of jeans that I got from Aqua and Bloomingdale's. Kind of similar, I guess, kind of tone, but obviously these are not stripy, they're like floral pattern, but kind of giving off the same vibe for me. But I do think they're really cool to pair with a classic white t-shirt or a nice white button-up, even a sweater during the colder months. I just think they're awesome. I think they're really gonna be something that people look at and ask you, like, where did you get those from? The third item from H&M is this beautiful white blouse. There was a reason that I was picking this up. I had something in my head in the way to style it, and I honestly can't remember. Hopefully I remember by the time I film the cutaways, but it is a beautiful white blouse. And again, I've just quickly steamed it today, so it's not 100% perfect, but it does have the beautiful button detail. And then I just love the collar. It's almost like a granddad collar, where it's not a collar, but it kind of pushes up a little bit. But just beautiful, just a beautiful collar here, and it actually matches the sleeves as well, and this has a button detail as well. I just think it's a really nice kind of classic white blouse that you could wear to work, or a nice event, or a nice dinner. It's quite see-through now that I'm looking at it. I feel like you'd have to wear something underneath it. It's not as like thick of a material as I thought. It's quite sheer, but a really beautiful shirt. On to the last two items before I get to the bag. These are two coats that I am obsessed with. I'm actually surprised that I was able to pick them up in my size. I feel like this is something that you see on H&M that just sells out really, really quickly. So I was quick to snatch it up. The first one is this black and white coat. I am just in love with the way that this looks. I think it looks so cool paired with a sweater, jeans, and like maybe some funky chunky boots. It is black and white. It does have the different color like wool material in the jacket itself, which gives it kind of that like recycled material look to it. And then it has the two big pockets down here as well. And actually I'm not sure, yeah, the two on the chest are actually not pockets, they're just for style. But the two in the front here are actually pockets, and they're actually quite deep as well, which is really nice. But I just think it's a really cool, trendy coat for this winter season. You can wear it by itself or pair it up with a sweater or something else underneath it. But I just think that it looks really nice. And then I also picked up, which is actually 100% recycled polyester, which I was really surprised about, is this kind of beige coat. Same kind of style, a little bit different in terms of the pockets being on the side here, not having the pockets on the front. But it does look like suede when you first look at it. It has this kind of suede coloring on the inside, and then it obviously has it kind of styled all around the coat. I think the buttons are really cute with the square suede-like material with the button here as well, but it just looks so cozy and warm to wear. I definitely don't need both of these, so I'm gonna have to sit here and decide which one to get. but I am kind of leaning towards this one, honestly. I feel like this is really nice. But 100% recycled polyester, which is awesome. But yeah. Last but not least, I have a bag. Now I feel like I don't usually include bags or shoes in my hauls, but I saw this bag and I could not pick it up. It's kind of similar to the coat in terms of like the suede kind of material, but it's a little bit more of a chocolatey brown. And I really loved the buckle style to it, the fact that it kind of had this statement buckle. It does have an adjustable strap, but I'm just gonna leave it on this length just to kind of show you. But I just thought it was a really nice everyday bag for kind of this type of season. Definitely fit a lot of things in here if you use it as like your everyday bag. And then you could obviously kind of pull it up a little bit to bring it a little bit higher. It kind of gives the vibe of like the Lululemon fanny packs that are in style at the moment, the way that people wear them, but a little bit more of like a nice styled trendy bag versus using those kind of like sporty gym bags. But yeah, just a cute little winter fall bag. All right, that is it for today's haul and try on. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got a little bit inspiration from everything I showed you today. As I mentioned, I will link everything below so you can go down and check out anything that you like. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it helps grow my channel, and if you do enjoy hauls and try-ons, that way you'll always see it pop up if I post another one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!